Oh my god, what did I scream? Chill. So we were talking that our college is haunted, right? Our mics just stopped working randomly. We didn't shake it too much. It just stopped working. Ah, this place is haunted. Dude, that is actually pretty scary. Hi everybody, so I am editing the podcast right now and there's a few crackling noises here and there, which is only visible when you're wearing a headphone or earphone. When you're listening on your laptop or your phone or your TV speaker, it's all good. But on your headphones, a few crackling noises might annoy you a little bit, so try listening to it without your headphones, because it might get too loud for you and annoying. And yeah, besides that, it's good to go, and yes, I am wearing a cap even at home. Enjoy the podcast. Hope you enjoy it. I'm sick.
Oh, you're sick today. We're taking turns.
Wait. I'll show you how every Indian boy is. Hold. That's literally every single Indian boy alive. He just walks around going randomly out of
He's
the
like,
blue.
spin!
2 episodes ago, Pritikah was sick.
And now Andish has taken the turn.
I don't like this. I really don't. I don't hate being sick.
Well, you didn't get it from me, did you?
No. I just feel really sick. I didn't
See,
have proper meals.
this is what happens when you don't eat properly. You guys, as much as you gotta load up on your fluids, you gotta eat as well.
We do. Anyways, okay. Energy. Alright. Hi everybody, welcome to the third episode of the Chai Biscuit podcast. A podcast where we are gonna discuss how Pritikah is an anti-national. She's a Desh Drohi.
Do you guys realize every episode this is how Andish starts?
It's fine, it's funny. And I'm cute.
It's funny.
Yeah, so Pritikah, I'll tell you why she's a Desh Drohi. Do you wanna know why you're a Desh Drohi?
Because I like Lebanese food.
No.
And Arabic food.
That doesn't make you Desh Drohi. Desh anti-national. She acted in a Pakistani commercial. She was an actress in a shampoo.
No.
What was that?
It's a face fairness cream.
Yeah, she was an actress in a
As-
fairness cream commercial
much
in
as
Pakistan. My God. And I know you go like this, right? Like with your hair. And I cringed. I'm sorry. Your first acting job.
Copyrights. I can't say it.
Do you are you proud of your work?
Yeah, it was a good experience. It was a good time. It was so tiring though.
Okay, wait, how did you land that job?
My mom is a makeup artist.
Uh-huh.
So she works with these people often. She goes on that shoot. She shot with Daler Mendy, who is like our idol.
Our idol, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She shot with Daler Mendy, and yeah, so she does this kind of work often. And there was one that the lead, she just couldn't come. She just stayed back in India and she just stopped picking up people's calls.
Mm-hmm.
So my mom was like, yeah, my daughter can do it. And she never asked me, but she was like, my beti will do it.
Oh, wow.
So I went there. I had no clue what my lines were. I had no clue what I was doing. I had 1 day notice.
Mm-hmm.
They just told me what to wear and how to do my hair. That's it. And then I came in and they're like, this is your lines and go for it. And it was 15 hours shooting.
Holy shit.
A whole 15 hours.
Wait, but did you get paid for it?
Yeah,
How much did you get paid?
I got paid almost
Say it in rupees.
15,000
rupees?
rupees. Which
That's
is
not a lot.
less, which
But
is
again, you're
less.
not
Yeah, that was my first ever.
But still, can we play that here? No?
No.
Why
Copyrights.
not? Okay, I'll put a screenshot of you in the Pakistani commercial. But yeah,
I
ew,
think
you work in a
I do
Pakistani
this.
commercial? Oh my God,
You know,
that's so disgusting.
The thumbnail is just me doing this.
Yeah. Dude, you know what? They made you look so dark. You're naturally fair.
Yeah,
in the before she uses the fairness cream, they made her look so dark.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
and there was one scene where they compare me to. So I was in the lead. I was the two, basically the haters, the mean girl, and there was this main person in the front who was supposed to be, who had the transformation. And I was standing right next to her, and there was one episode where I looked a little fairer than her. There was this one shot that I looked fairer than her, and that's funny because I'm supposed to look darker.
That is just the whole concept of fairness cream is so wrong.
I know. So as
See,
much
I
as
feel fairness, more than fairness, just if your face is cleaner, more fresher, you look good. Not
Yeah,
necessarily
Zendaya.
fairer. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Her skin is so
or
nice.
even Priyanka Chopra.
Arguable. I don't want to say that.
Who is the real Desh Drohi? Zendaya is okay, but Priyanka is not.
You were... Huh?
Zendaya is okay, but Priyanka is not.
Desh
Because
Drohi,
you're
wait.
not
Oh my god, my
But-
glasses. Continue talking, entertain the audience.
Okay, he didn't say dancing. He said talking.
Yeah?
I started dancing. I was like, he didn't say dancing.
I said
he
entertain
talking.
by speaking something. I need my glasses,
So-
I'm blind. We have notes right there. And I forgot what we were going to
So
talk
I want to
about.
start
Alright, now I
by
can see.
acknowledging our previous podcast.
We got 900 views, dude.
We've been getting so many positive reviews from you guys.
It's
And I
really
think
nice.
partially it's because we talked about how important it is to, like, you know, motivate people.
Exactly.
and
See,
how-
this podcast, our initial thing. See, first of all, this podcast is for a project, right? For a class project, because we're journalism students. And initially, we thought we were going to talk about pop culture, internet culture, and stuff. And then we realized when we have an audience, might as well do something
Good
positive.
with it, yeah.
So we're trying to, like, we're influencers, bro.
Spreading positivity.
Positivity and, like,
I
all
don't
just
like the
good
unicorn
things.
I
What?
don't like people like the unicorn stuff. They're like spreading positivity. I don't know. I find it a little cringy.
What, the emoji?
Yeah.
Oh, lol. Yeah, okay, so let's acknowledge
ahead.
the last video. In the last video, I got mad at Lakshay Mishra for saying that our podcast is shit. He reached out to Pritikah and he said,
He said he did not mean his comment to come out in a negative way. He was merely supporting us in a way of his own.
that must have been really cool, right? Like, he's just watching a podcast, Lakshay Mishra, and like, he goes like, what? They're saying my name.
Yeah.
900 people heard your name, bro. That's pretty cool.
900 people.
But yeah, he reached out. He was very nice. So Lakshay Mishra, I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings, but you hurt our feelings. I'm kidding. It's all good. We're Gucci now.
We also got so many other positive comments. They were like, some of them were like, please continue this after the project.
Yeah, that is so
nice of you guys. Thank
See,
you.
okay, the only reason I wouldn't continue this project is I come from a very orthodox society, and already people are like, oh my god, Andish is sitting with a girl. But yeah, it's for a project. It's not haram. It's all clean.
Also, I want to talk about, so I had this instance with a friend, okay? I
Right.
applied for internship this summer, and I got an intern in 2 places. One of it is, I'm not going to say the name, but one of it is, it's pretty good. It's like top
Magazine.
firm in Bangkok. And one of it is a more of an Thai Indian firm in Bangkok, which is not that great, but it's good for contacts, right? That's why I applied there. And ideally, I would obviously want to go for the one that's top, right? And something happened, I couldn't get it because they have a minimum of 3 months, and our summers are only 6 week long. So because of that, I had to take the one that's not as great. And I have a friend who is just like, you do know that
Can
place.
you say the name? Expose that guy.
You do know that place
Expose
holds
it.
0 credibility, right? And like, see, amongst the two of us, I'm the stone, okay? I barely get affected by like comments.
Like
or
amongst
anything.
us?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm a softie.
I'm not.
I'm an emotional wreck, dude. I get anxiety so easily.
Yeah.
When somebody says something bad, my entire day goes like, shit, dude, am I actually that bad?
It doesn't affect me. Okay, if it's
I've
something
got too many
big, sure.
insecurities.
But like this one was just so bad because like sometimes, you know, you go to somebody for like, you expect something. You start having certain expectations, right? You go to them, you expect them to be understanding. You're like, hey, don't worry. At least it's still better than 0. But then they're like, oh my God, you stupid fuck. And
Okay, go back to your, what happened with your friend?
yeah, that's what. So they're like, he didn't support me as much. He just went like, oh, you do know they have like, you know, a judging thing. Like, why
Yeah.
would you judge me?
Like
based
either say something good or just
yeah, and
move
like,
forward
I
with your
never say
life.
that, you know, when anyone says anything, you know, we always say, "Oh,
Encourage.
I'm so happy for you.
Yeah.
Glad that happened."
Yeah.
Blah blah blah.
I mean, that's always that thing annoys me, that either say something nice, give
don't say
feedback
it.
to help,
Yeah.
but don't demotivate. Don't be like, oh, I won't work. Are you sure you want to do that? You're wasting your time.
Like, you know, it's a very Indian parental thing. They
Yeah.
just look at you and I'm sure like the first time I told mom I want to do something like in media and communication, she was like, "Are you sure?" Like,
Journalist.
yeah. Like,
Do you have money? That money is like the only thing that matters to us Indians. Not
yeah.
passion.
But I mean, my
money.
mom's really supportive. But obviously, in the beginning, she was just like, you know, I thought you'd do something in the business thing.
Yeah, no, that's actually a thing. So like even my parents, when I told them media and communication, for some reason they didn't really stop me. Like, you know, most parents are like, okay, my dad wanted me to be an engineer first and then a doctor.
Oh,
Yeah, because my
yeah?
dad's a mechanical engineer by degree, but he's not into engineering at all. He's got his own business. But yeah, he wanted me to do mechanical engineering or like medicine. and I knew I'm not for that. I'm more like a creative person.
Yeah,
I need
I
to
can
like
tell.
create content and editing and Photoshop and web design and all of these skills I have. Yeah, sorry.
Somebody get a
So yeah,
million of these.
it was surprising that my parents didn't say anything, which was very sweet.
I think I don't know if this
You
is.
shouldn't be touching the top part.
I feel like if my brother said it, they would have had a problem though. I feel like
'Cause
this
he's a guy?
it's not just sexism. It's like because he's older.
All right.
So
Yeah,
they'll
that's
be like,
fair.
oh, you need to show a good example for your
Yeah.
younger sister.
Okay,
and
yeah,
stuff.
that's
but like
fair.
I remember
I kind of get the concern, but then
The first person I told I wanted to do about this course, I told my brother. So I was like, I'm looking to do something like this. I know it's a little like because I've never done anything like this before. In school, I was in business the whole time, right? So and he was like, yeah, go try it out. He was like so supportive and everything. Then when I went to my mom was like, did you speak to your brother? And I was like, he kind of told me to tell you.
you were supposed to be a lawyer.
Yeah. Well.
What happened to that? How did you go from lawyer to like a journalist?
See, there is no
slash
point
media and
doing
communication?
law here.
Yeah, that's true.
So like, I mean, I didn't like get to go.
Pritikah got a new car, by the way. Congrats. See, I told you she's so
Lamborghini
rich. Oh my god.
It's a Toyota, you guys.
Okay, that's still pretty cool. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Very happy for you. I'm gonna get free rides now.
And do you guys know Instagram is down?
All right, I did hear that. I mean, I saw it yesterday. Instagram was down, Facebook was down, WhatsApp was down,
Oh,
and
what about
I
the-
thought it was just my Instagram that's like
Oh yeah,
messed up.
I wasn't loading like the Snap things, and I was like, yeah.
Like
my
all
Instagram's
Indian
fucked.
aunties without WhatsApp, they're probably getting so paranoid. And who uses Facebook anymore? I really don't know. Instagram, a lot of people must have lost so much money,
I'm
dude.
pretty sure. And like not just that. And did you guys see the top Instagram trend, like kicking the?
Oh yeah, the
Should do that. Do you have one?
I don't know why I did that. We're pretty athletic people. We should try that challenge. So today we decided, we kind of like talked a lot about our personal lives, but today we decided we're going to talk about a few horror stories. So like the college we study in.
Before you talk about horror stories, I have a funny WhatsApp story to share.
Okay.
It's not that funny, but it's like a little.
It's not funny, I'm
so
leaving.
My I call her my grandma.
Dadi or Nani?
Dadi, but Dadi's sister.
Dadi's sister.
Yeah, so I still call her.
Badi Dadi or
No,
Choti Dadi? Choti Dadi. Okay.
Okay, she sends me this thing on WhatsApp. She's like, you need to know certain things, okay? She said, 1 tick means message is sent from your side.
Mhm.
2 ticks means message is delivered.
Right.
2 blue ticks means message is received and read.
Yeah.
3 blue ticks means it's also sent to the government. 2 red ticks means the government has seen it.
Ooh.
3 red ticks means the government has taken action. So
Ooh.
please take care of what
That
you
moment,
send.
that's true. Joke's on you, bro. Your daddy knows more about technology
I
than you
saw
do.
it and I just
We have a new
couldn't
setup
stop
again. Like
laughing.
last setup was like 2 separate couches. Now it's 1 red couch because apparently she loves.
I like red.
And I really didn't like this. I like the older one better
I don't like
because there was more distance and like I like it when I'm away.
I like the distance as well, but I feel like this is better.
I guess.
You couldn't hear me because of this. I heard. No.
Yeah, probably. People like the new audio quality. Some people prefer the mobile phone, like the authentic. Anyways, yeah, today we decided we're going to talk about ghost stories. So, the college we currently study in, if you go Wikipedia and you Google haunted places in Thailand, we're in Bangkok currently. We study in Bangkok. Haunted places in Bangkok, you'll see our university's campus listed because apparently this college is built on
Graveyard.
a graveyard. Like before the college was there was a graveyard. Which is, are you scared? Do you believe in ghosts?
I'm not. I mean, I sleep with the light on. So.
Oh, that's such a
Well,
pussy
I
move.
mean, like
You gotta be like a man.
he sleeps with a boy.
That's my roommate. That's not my fault.
Sleeps
I can
with a
sleep
boy.
alone even when he's not there. I can sleep. I don't have a problem.
Yeah. No, but I sleep with the lights on, not because I'm scared of anything. I just don't like the darkness.
I feel like you shouldn't touch the top.
I don't like the darkness at all.
Wow, interesting. I don't know if ghosts are real. I feel like there is something beyond humans, like some
not.
spirit or some
Do
energy.
you think they have power? Do you think they can like move you from one place
I
to the
doubt.
other?
I doubt. But like, yeah, see, there are a lot of horror stories, and there has to be something behind it. So there's one more college here. It's called Thammasat. and there's a red lift. I'll tell you the story of the red lift. You've probably heard about
No,
it.
tell me. Of course.
So back in 1973 or 1977, the students of the college were some other college in Bangkok. They were protesting for some democracy or rights,
Yeah.
like for more rights because there was a military government or something. And
Yeah.
this
It
can
was a
get us in
coup.
trouble.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, it happened, right?
Yeah, I
We're
mean,
not saying
yeah,
it was
okay.
good or it was bad. No comments.
Yeah, so I'm not sure how accurate the story is. Don't quote me on that, but it was something along these lines. So it was like the protests were going on, and the military government came, and they literally shot all of these students, like hundreds, thousands,
I
Lit-
think, yeah, in the thousands.
and they literally just opened fire at them, and like literally all of these bodies and blood on the ground, and it was literally a massacre. It's called the 1977, 1973,
Yeah, massacre.
1976, one of the 1970 massacre. Thomason massacre, where they literally just killed all of these bodies. And there's this lift, like isolated lift called the red lift. It's a red lift. So what these people did was, because there were so many bodies, they stacked the bodies up on the lift, in the lift, like they just stacked it up. So I think that lift is considered haunted. Nobody really goes in that area or goes around that area. It's pretty scary. Now I have friends in that college, and one of my friends told me outside his balcony is the view of a football field, like a big football field. And at 2 a.m. at night or 3 a.m. at night, he saw this lady dressed up in traditional Thai clothes, like the classic Thai clothes, in the dead center of the football field with creepy classical Thai music, 3 a.m. at night, and dancing the Thai dance.
Okay, that
3
could be
a.m. at
some
night.
obsessed crazy person, but like
Why would you like dress up and
because
go in
you're
the
obsessed and crazy, but that is still creepy. Like I mean, everyone around there would just go like,
Yeah, dude, I would have a fever. Have you ever had?
I've had, so like I remember as kids we used to play hide and seek, and we used to play it quite a lot. And so I live in it's a muban. It's like a village. It's called a village. So it's like a couple of houses just like lined up together, and obviously there's like a gate and a door and things. And I remember I was the person. What do you call that person who finds? I was seeking.
Yeah.
I was seeking
You're
the people
the
who
diner,
were hider.
dinner,
I don't know what that is.
dinner.
Yeah, so I was supposed to find, and I remember we were playing. I was probably one of the only girls. I opened the door to my house. I was counting outside. I opened the door to my house, and it's like a push door, right? And I could see feet down there. And I didn't want to just say that, I saw you. I wanted to go there and like scare them or something. But I could see feet, and I could see shoes. I could
That
see
could be one of your
proper
friends.
feet. It could be. But the minute I went in and I looked out, they weren't there anymore. And then I was like, there was nobody there. And part of me was like, okay, maybe they ran away. And then I remember asking, I was like, I saw somebody behind that
How long
door.
ago
Who
is
was
this?
it? I think I was 8.
You just saw your face in the mirror and you got scared. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, so do you think, I'm sorry, do you think there's this concept where as a kid you make up a story and you lie about it? And you lie about it for so many years, you forget that you made up this story. You start believing in the story.
It goes inside your schema.
Yeah, so like you just start believing in the story even though you were lying as a kid, but now you think that it actually happened.
Yeah.
So I feel like I have one of those stories where I feel like as a kid I saw some weird person dressed in full black. Also in my school, besides my school, there was MISB. Like the school I went to, my high school. It was built on a graveyard apparently. And besides that, there was this jungle area. We used to have snakes in our schools once in a while. Yeah, like long ago.
Once in a while.
Yeah, because we were
Just
right
come say
besides like
hi.
this really bushy jungle area. So there was this jungle area and there was this really old wooden house with like chairs. It was literally like a horror movie house. And I don't know if I'm making this up, but like the vans used to like stand outside the jungle house area. Like the house was deep inside the woods. And I feel like I saw through the nets and I saw this lady dressed in full white. And I have that image between the woods. Now it could be either somebody like just drying their clothes.
Yeah.
Or like, or maybe I just made up that story as a kid and I don't remember if that was a real story or I actually made it up as a kid. You get what I mean? Or if I was lying.
I remember.
If I was lying, my parents didn't do a very good job
Teaching you
growing me up. Values, samskars. Yeah, so it's interesting.
But I feel like that's the classic horror story. White gown, long
Yeah, exactly.
hair,
Do you really think
dark, big eyes.
ghosts will have like plain black or plain white or look this way?
I think if you see ghosts, I think they'll take form of like human beings.
Like spirits, like not.
But I think they will take like they will try as much to fit in. Otherwise, if they didn't want to fit in, they would have been out for like long.
Yeah, that's
long
true.
time ago.
So okay, so you do believe there's some paranormal activity
Yeah,
besides,
for sure.
but
I've seen conspiracy theories like.
oh, I used to love conspiracy. But okay, I'm not scared of horror movies. I love horror movies
I
though.
don't like
They
horror
excite
movies.
me so much. I love it.
I don't like jump scares. I don't even like people tapping me on the back.
That's
Like
scary.
it's just a
Oh,
thing.
we should tell him about the car
What car?
thing. So okay, basically like a few weeks ago, I was driving home, right, and she was with me, and I was
Oh.
dropping her, and
Oh, that was not good.
we were talking about these horror stories, right? So at the back of my car, I have like this grill kind of a thing, like it's like a shawarma grill. It's been there for a very long time. So we were talking about ghost stories, and like for a very long time, then suddenly, she screams, like she's like, ah, I heard knocks, and it was actually just the grill behind rolling. And the car went like this. Cause she screamed and then I screamed because I got really scared. And it freaked me out. Like my knees went numb. And I was like, oh, that was so scary.
I felt so bad because like
that was so stupid. Why would you do that?
I remember. So I think my friends will know this. We were coming back from school, so we were on the BTS. We were traveling back, and I didn't know my friends were coming, so I was like, fine, I'll leave first. So I was waiting on the platform, and my friend happens to leave as well, but she catches up with me later. She taps for me, and I just scream, and I'm like at the tip of the platform. If I moved a little bit, would have fallen in the front. Like that has happened to me so many times. There was this beggar. They were just coming from behind and like asking me, and like I just saw an arm here, and he just like tapped my back. I'm like, why would you do that? Like just I'm not scared of you, but like no, don't tap my back. I don't.
Have you ever had any Khatron ke Khiladi moments? Khatron ke
I almost died.
near death moments.
I almost died. I think this was 2017's New Year's, like first day of 2017. We were on a cruise thing with like family, and the guy we were sitting with, he had to go fix something downside. He was like the sailor or something. He had to go fix something under the boat. So he opens the plank up and he goes down and he fixes. So it's where those things, the rolling thing, and you still
the turbines.
Inside of that's where it was. Okay, and he was like, he told me, make sure nobody falls into this because it's dangerous. I'm like, cool, okay. And like an hour passed, and I thought he must have been done or something. I didn't realize. And I was walking there because mom called me. I walked up and I fell like right down. Like I literally got up, took a step, and I went down. And I was standing with like my friend, and my friend was like, where the fuck is she? Yeah. And like the next thing I see is like my eyes are opening up, and like literally it's like a movie, and like I see my friend's face coming up like this, like, is there where she is? And it was the worst part, my ex was on that boat.
Oh,
So
that's scary. I had a similar moment like where I just dropped. So like 6 months, sometime last year, we played cricket at this friend's place, right? So whoever hits the ball has to get it. Okay, I know we're 19-year-olds, we still play cricket. And I'm like the monkey guy, I'm like the skinny guy that jumps around. So like I can get into places, go on the roofs. So the ball went on the roof, right? On the roof of this car showroom. Like I don't know if it's a second-hand car dealership. Second-hand car dealership or whatever. So the ball went. And then I climbed on the roof. Like I went through the woods and climbed on the roof. Like I climbed a tree and then on the roof. And then I was walking and boom, I dropped. So like all the people playing cricket are here and they're looking, and I'm walking and boom, I drop. I have never used my strength as much ever before. I hung on the remaining roof with one hand, literally my fingers, and I picked myself up using one hand. I'm a skinny guy, I don't have that much strength, right? Like even with two hands I probably can't pick myself up, like full like that. But the adrenaline rush, when you're in a danger moment, this fucking car is below me. If I would fall on my car and probably break my bones. I don't know if I would die, but like probably break my bones or some shit. Break my legs or some crap. Literally pulled myself up with one hand and got out, and I had like scratches all over and shit. That was really scary. I never go near that area anymore.
I was a very clumsy kid as a kid.
Have you realized we've talked for 24 minutes?
What?
Yeah. So we've gotten good at this. But was this conversation entertaining?
You'll only know when you edit it.
Damn it. Well, I feel like this conversation was pretty entertaining. I feel like we should end it here. We shouldn't go too far, more than 25 minutes. Right? So yeah, moral of the story is, Pritikah is a Desdrohi.
And our college is haunted.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna go research more about this. Why is our college haunted?
I don't know. I tried reselling. There's nothing online, but there's been a few stories people have told.
But I mean, Thai people are very superstitious.
They are. They've got like dolls and stuff in their house. Anyways, that's the end of the podcast for today. Hope you enjoyed it. Give us feedback. We love feedback. We had feedback. Somebody told us to get chai and biscuit in our podcast, but we're in college. It's kind of hard.
I thought of it, but like
Someday when we have a proper place.
Yeah, maybe when we're in the summers.
In the summers.
Yeah, we'll do that for sure.
We have a better place.
We'll even do like a biscuit taste test.
Yum. You should do that.
And pature too.
And we'll get our friends on the podcast to make the conversation really interesting.
Who makes the better chai amongst the both of us?
I can't make chai. I can, but I probably That's because you're a very Gharelu person. I am not.
Am I? I don't think I come off as one, but I am.
You're not. You're not. You can't cook for shit.
I can't.
You're getting married in 2 or 3 years, you can't make roti. That's not a sexist joke, that's just a funny joke. Don't take that in a sexist way. I can't cook for shit. Anyways, thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends if you like it. Follow us. Follow our Instagram in the comments.
Are the shape of India.
Ooh,
Sorry,
very funny, Pritikah. Anyways, thank you for watching. Our Instagrams are linked below. Follow me also. Everybody's following Pritikah, DMing Pritikah.
I've lost followers on Instagram.
That's because you're not as good looking as I am. Anyways, thank you very much. Give us feedback. Give us topics to talk about, what you'd like to hear from us. We'll do our research. You guys gotta see this, okay? Let me show you our set. We've got our board with our notes, which is really, really, really nice of us. We put a lot of effort into this. This is actually for our class project. I don't know how many minutes we've gone into it.
You said that like 50 times already.
Oh no, it's not recording.
Leash.
Why did it stop recording? Does it not record over 20 minutes? Oh no, shit. I don't think it recorded, bro. I'm gonna kill myself.
How long?
Anyways, thank you for watching. This mic isn't working anymore. And yeah, peace.